All right, let's get started. Today I'm going to be investigating a bizarre murder. Only first, I need to figure out who was killed. So far we're clear. Whoa! Oh my god, not again. That's my friend Mikey.
All right, calm down. Tears aren't gonna help. So we need to collect evidence and examine the body. Let's get to work. I know this is hard for you, but we have to pull it together.
You're right. We should examine the body now. As I understand it, he was stabbed in the back and thrown off the roof. I understand that Mikey was running from someone and decided to hide on the roof of this house.
I think we should start by going upstairs. We can probably find some evidence up there. And by the way, don't you think it smells a little weird? Wait, there's a fire burning.
Come on, we have to put it out right now. It may not be our job, but we can't wait for the fire department to arrive. We have to keep other people safe too.
Just try not to breathe as much as you normally do, because there's a lot of fire, which means there's not a lot of air left, and we still need to figure out how to put this fire out, because it's not going to be very pleasant with our bare hands.
I don't think we have any other choice, because I don't carry water balloons. But that's okay. We used to put out fires all the time, and I wonder how the fire got here in the first place. Maybe there's a connection.
I don't know. We don't have enough evidence to make any decisions yet.
I think we're done with the fire. It looked a lot bigger from the outside. Now I suggest we take a look around the apartment, because I have a feeling we're missing something. It's possible there was a murder here too.
Don't you think the broken window looks a little weird? It looks like that's where your friend fell from. And if you look down, he's lying right below these windows. So the murder was definitely committed here.
Huh? Oh my god, what the hell is that? Get over here right now. I think I found another body, and someone managed to hide it in the closet.
That's awful. It turns out our killer is a real maniac, because he killed 2 people at once. We have to find him as soon as possible, because he's obviously not going to stop there. But why would he do that?
I'd also like to know. Let's get some information from the residents of the building. I think it was very loud at the time of the murder, so someone might have heard some noises. Open up. It's the police.
Just a moment. I have a few things to pack and I'll get it for you. Hello, what do you want from me? I haven't done anything wrong, so I don't know why you came to my apartment.
Don't worry. We just want to ask you a couple questions. Except why our car started. Oh no, someone's trying to steal it. Stop that right now. You'll go to jail for this.
Looks like we're gonna have a very busy day today. Who would have thought a police car would be stolen in the middle of the day? We're gonna have to get that back too, because headquarters is gonna write us a huge fine.
Yeah, it's the worst situation ever. But for now, we need to get on with our duties. So let's put a fence around Mikey's body first, because there's all kinds of people walking around.
You're right. As sad as it is to say, he's our only evidence right now, and we can't afford to lose that. By the way, don't you think the killer and the car thief are the same person? Because why would someone steal our car?
I don't know, but I agree that it looks really weird. It's a police car after all, and as soon as he's stopped by other officers, they'll know he's a car thief.
It's a good thing every police car has a tracker that can be tracked by satellite. I don't think the carjacker knew that, which means we'll be able to find him. Except the car is parked in a parking lot.
Which means we're too late. But he can't have gotten far, so we need to check the neighboring buildings. And I suggest we start with this one, except this one is run by ninjas, and they really don't like the police.
Well, we don't have any other choice, so we're gonna have to go in there and talk to them. After all, even the strongest clans can't do anything against the police, because we're the body that controls order.
But we realize that sometimes we can disregard these rules, and ninjas do it all the time. So be prepared for a firefight. Here we are. Looks like we need to get to this floor. It's worth realizing that the killer could be among them, so we're gonna have to ID him and catch him. And if that doesn't work, just kill him.
I hear you. Let's go then. I don't think anyone's gonna touch us now because they're all busy doing their own thing. Hi, we're just here to check something out. There may be a murderer among you.
I don't think it's a good idea to talk about murderers. They all are, after all. So let's just go around this place and see if there's anyone suspicious. I think our killer's gonna be a lot different from them. Whoa, there he is. Hold it right there. We're taking you into custody for your murders. How am I supposed to catch him? He's so fast and agile, which means he's a ninja too. Then we're gonna have a problem.
More like run after him. This is too good an opportunity to miss. Except we already did, didn't we? This is why we're so unlucky. I thought we had it in our hands this time.
No, he's got to be here somewhere. I can feel him. Yeah, he's on the balcony. We've got to get to him because he's got nowhere else to go. Wait, did he just jump out of the building? It's too high up here to do that. He definitely had some kind of plan though. So, unfortunately, we missed him again. I can't believe he's hiding from two of the best cops in the city, but at least now I know what he looks like, and that might help us find him again. I think we should go back and get the car, cause this guy might steal it again, and then we're gonna have to look for it again. You know, I have a really bad feeling about this. Like our car's in danger again, so we got to get to it as soon as we can. Just as I thought, it's being stolen by this guy again.
And that's why he liked our car. It's not even fast. He could have found a better car in this town anyway. But I think he's just trying to take away our ability to move fast.
He is. This guy's a lot smarter than we think. But we're lucky he hasn't realized this car can be found through satellites yet. So let's follow it again. It's weird. It shows that the car is right here, but why would the killer come here? Whoa. Wait, is that our car? That's terrible. It's on fire. I guess this guy figured out we could track it somehow.
That's too bad, because now we don't have the ability to find him so quickly. But don't you think we're walking into some kind of trap? Since he knew we were coming. We are.
Permission to engage. These ninjas are obviously working with him, and now they won't rest until we're dead. Guys, it's not too late for you to surrender, because if you keep this up, we're gonna kill you. To be honest, I don't think we stand a chance against them right now. So, we should retreat, and then come back with more strength. Let's dive into the river. That way, they can't reach us. That's terrible. That's the third time we've missed this killer, and he killed my best friend. I'm not gonna forgive him for that. Taking the guns was the right idea, because our guns don't do us any good. If we had a shotgun or a machine gun, we wouldn't have to run, and we would have caught that guy.
Don't let it go to your head just yet. You do realize things are going to be different from now on, don't you? After all, we have the best weapons in this headquarters. So take everything you see.
Now that's really cool. I'd forgotten how many weapons are in here. Now we can take on a whole army of ninjas, because no matter how strong they are, they don't stand a chance against bullets. We should take this one too.
You see, a good gun always cheers you up. So now we can get back to our work. And I think we should get back to collecting evidence, because it's like they're trying to distract us from it.
Right, you're right. I thought I was the only one who felt weird, like it was all done on purpose to confuse us. But now we're not gonna fall for it. So wait for Mikey.
Well, here we are back at the crime scene. Where do you think we should look first? I think we should go in the other side of the building, because that's usually where killers leave their evidence.
I agree. We're bound to find something there. These neighborhoods are rarely cleaned between houses, so it's like heaven for us or the medical examiner's court. Well, we already found the knife, which means there's more.
Look, there's also a broken dashboard. It looks like this is the way the killer escaped, which means if we keep going, we can figure out where he ended up running or what he was doing.
Wait, I think I found something. I mean, who would do something like that? It's my friend's dead body again. And after we leave for a couple minutes, something weird happens. But why would they put it in the trash can in the first place? We're about to find out everything about this place. And the evidence will help us. Good thing there's plenty of it, so we can piece it together. Here's the knife that probably killed Mikey.
I think it'll be one of the biggest leads to arresting the killer, because we can get prints off the knife and run it through our database. I think he's definitely been caught for something before.
We should also tag the balaclava, because it definitely belonged to him. I can't believe he left us so many clues. He must have been in a hurry, so he started dropping everything he had. Let's see what else there is. And I see another knife, although it looks more like a blade. And I just have one question. Why did he need so many weapons? He could have done everything with one small knife.
It's no big deal. We'll be better off if we find more evidence. And look, there's a gun in here too. I'm guessing he's pretty well connected, because he was able to get too many murder weapons.
We should circle him too. And I also realized that we have to be very careful, because if he has so many guns, he could be a danger to us. Although we have vests, so we have the advantage.
I think we can call it a day, because I don't see any more evidence here. But trust me, even this much is enough to get us on his trail.
It's a good thing we decided to fence off the crime scene, because I'd hate to see any more people walking around. And do you think he fired that gun? Or was it not his at all?
I don't know, but I think it must have fallen out of the killer's pocket, because there's too much evidence that points to that. So let's just call it a night. We've got a lot of work to do.
You're right. It's a good thing they gave us a new car. And I'm so tired today, I'm really sleepy.
Get a good night's sleep, because we have a lot of work to do tomorrow. Well, for now.
Yeah, it's been a really weird day. First we found Mikey's body, then the killer got away from us a few times, and he even managed to steal our car. And finally, we got in a fight with a ninja. I've never had an experience like that before, and I guess I'm pretty tired from all this. So now I could use a good, long nap, because as much as I want to, I can't stay awake. So at least tonight, I need to get my strength back. And then tomorrow, we can start work full strength. And then, I'm sure we can catch that killer. I wish I could take him down and kill him. What's that weird noise? I'm not supposed to have anyone home. Wait, I'm assuming there's a burglar in my house, which means I need to get my gun and knock him out as fast as I can. Who would think of sneaking into my house? Everyone knows a cop lives here. It's probably some new ninja thief. I'm gonna show him what happens when you do that. But before I do, I need to get my gun, because without it, I might lose. They say ninjas are very good at fistfights, so he better talk to my shotgun. Although I might kill him that way, I think I'd better use the bat, because then I can bring him back to the station and find out important information. The most important thing is to pick the right moment and hit him. I'll move as quietly as I can. Then he won't hear me. Now I just have to hit him hard. Mission accomplished. Now that he's unconscious, I need to get him to the station. We don't have much time, so I gotta hurry. I'm gonna wear the same clothes I wore yesterday, because I can't think of a better option right now. The most important thing is that he doesn't regain consciousness in the meantime. And I have to cuff him, because it's dangerous to leave his hands free. Okay, I think I'm ready to take him in now, and I haven't heard any sounds, so he's definitely not gonna come to for a while. Good thing I've got a really good punch. Whoever he is, he's gonna have a headache for a long time. We should call for a car to come get us, cause I'm not dragging him myself. Hello, I've got a thief in the neighborhood. Well, that's it. All I have to do is wait for my referral to get here. And by the way, it looks like he's already here, so we should get him in here as soon as possible.
Hi. I can't believe you had a burglar break-in. Of all the houses in the neighborhood, he had the misfortune of hitting a cop's house. Well, at least this way we can ask him a few questions.
That's for sure. I'd really like to know who told him to rob me, cause there's been a lot of coincidences the last couple days. I think Mikey's murder and this robbery are connected.
I think so too. Anyway, we'll know soon enough. I think you should go and talk to him in person. It's important to you.
He's right. I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time, and now it's better not to make me angry. Well, hello. You're very unlucky to get into my house.
Do you think I'm going to tell you something? But it's not. We've been trained for a long time not to give away secrets. So even if you kill me, I won't tell you anything. You're just wasting your time.
It seems to me that we did not understand each other. Listen, no one's going to kill you, but no one forbids me to torture you in a way that no one has done before. Have you ever had your nails pulled out? I think you'll like it.
Great job. After all, you're the best when it comes to negotiations. But it's scary to imagine what you were going to do to him if he hadn't told you anything. Anyway, we have an address.
Yes, so we're going there immediately.
I think we're here. So now we need to sneak into the enemy base unnoticed. If we succeed, we will solve one of the most high-profile cases in recent times, and then we will be promoted anyway.
It's too early to think about it yet. After all, we are not even inside this base yet. And by the way, I can already see that there is something strange there because there are a lot of ninjas there and a whole mountain of dynamite. But why do they need so much?
It's too dangerous to go through the main passageway because they will have time to react. And then there will be a shootout, so we need to go through the other entrance. It's good that we have explosives. We'll use it to make them lose their heads.
Well, it's time to start. Tell me where your leader is. Today is a special day, so we won't solve anything peacefully. So prepare to die. And if you say what I want to hear, then your death will not be so terrible. It seems that they don't understand me at all. Well, that's fine. It will be even easier for me, because I can safely kill them all. But of course, there are many opponents. Therefore, it is necessary to defeat them by cunning.
It looks like we've dealt with everything here. And this means that we need to move on.
I think we need to cut the wiring, because if something goes wrong, then this whole hangar will blow up. Although it seems to me that the ships will also be affected, and we can't let that happen.
And here's the wiring. They leave it to you, because you're one of the best at this. I just advise you to hurry up, because it is unclear whether reinforcements will be needed. Anyway, I'll check the passage, and if there is someone, I will meet them with a weapon.
That's right, we can't play by their rules anymore. Now we have to do only what we want to do, and don't be afraid to shoot them, because they started it all first. If I could, I would personally kill everyone who is in this gang, but I'm not stupid enough to go to such a gang alone. It's good that I have a partner like you. Okay, I'll concentrate on the wires.
As far as I know, it's not that difficult there, because it's a strange-looking detonator. Therefore, you can safely remove the wires. The most important thing is to do everything in turn so that a short circuit does not occur. Although, who am I telling all this to? You definitely know a lot more about explosives than I do. And by the way, I'm still clean. Listen, don't you think we missed something? Where is that ninja we were trying to catch up with?
He's here! Run away now! He's activated dynamite! What a horror, because it can kill us! And how could we forget about him? We're definitely not going to get to him now. I can barely feel my legs. And how could he just blow it up? It feels like he's immortal. And by the way, we can't restore anything here now. And this means that there is no evidence to be found here either. It seems that this time, everything turned out to be much more complicated than we thought.